If you're an independent artist and you're still sleeping on TikTok, you're not just missing trends, you're missing fans, streams, and real career momentum. In this video, we'll show you how artists are actually using TikTok to grow without burning out or chasing every trend. And crucially, how you can get your music onto TikTok for free with RouteNote, so you can get paid every time your sound is used. To begin, let's get one thing clear. TikTok is one of the most powerful platforms for music discovery, but it's not a magic button. Yes, you've seen songs explode overnight, but the reality is only a tiny percentage of tracks ever go truly viral, and even fewer turn that into long-term success. At the same time, a huge number of global hits now start life on TikTok before they reach streaming charts. In fact, TikTok's data with Luminate shows that the majority of songs that enter the Billboard Global 200 first gain traction on TikTok, with TikTok users being far more likely to discover and share new music and even pay for streaming subscriptions. So, what does that mean for you as an independent artist? Treat TikTok as a launchpad. It's where you test ideas, find your audience, and give your music multiple chances to be discovered. Then, guide those listeners over to Spotify, Apple Music, and any other platforms that you've distributed your music to with RouteNote. Before you even think about content, you need your music in TikTok's library, because if your track isn't there, people can't easily use it, and that means you're missing out on both discovery and income opportunities. That's where RouteNote comes in. With RouteNote, you can upload your music to TikTok completely for free. You can also send your tracks to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and more at the same time, helping to turn that TikTok attention into real streams. Here's how to get your music onto TikTok with RouteNote. Create a free RouteNote account at routenote.com. Go to the distribution tab and create a new release. Upload your audio, add your metadata, artwork, and format everything correctly. Select TikTok plus any other platforms you want, like Spotify or Apple Music. Then submit your release. Once it's approved, your music is available for creators around the world to use, and you get paid whenever they're used. With RouteNote, you keep ownership of your music. You can upload as many tracks as you like, and you can track everything in your dashboard. So now you're properly set up, let's talk about what actually works. Let's talk about what you should actually be posting, because this is often where most artists get stuck. The artists winning on TikTok don't always look the most polished. They feel the most real. You don't need a big budget setup. Film in your room, show rough ideas, talk to the camera, and make it feel personal. Keeping it authentic is a huge advantage. Trends can feel like a shortcut to attention, as they let you piggyback on content that is already popular. And while they can give you some reach, copying them exactly won't help you build a lasting audience. Instead, adapt trends to your world as an artist. You could use a trending format, but swap in your own song, or you could put your own spin on a meme. Whatever it is, make it yours. Duets are especially powerful for musicians because they give you something to react to. You can add harmonies to viral vocals, play instruments over trending sounds, or react to videos using your own track. Every time you duet or stitch, you can build on momentum that already exists and show off your creativity at the same time. Instead of dropping one video and moving on, break your track into small, repeatable moments that can live on TikTok for weeks. For each release, you could create a performance of the chorus across multiple clips, a stripped back acoustic version, a behind the scenes clip, a story behind the song, a production breakdown. You could even record your bunch of content in one day and then drip feed it out over several weeks, so you're posting regularly without constantly filming. That way, one song can create weeks worth of content. With thousands of songs dropping every day, trying to reach everyone is the fastest way to reach no one. Instead, think about who your music is really for. Is your music similar to another artist? What are your fans into besides music? And what moods does your music appeal to? From there, make content that speaks directly to that audience. Whether it's music for people going through something, or if you like Olivia Dean and soul pop, listen to me. That's how you build real fans. Now that you know what to post, how often should you actually be posting? You've probably heard people say you need to post X amount of times a day to grow, but the truth is, you don't. Data shows the biggest jump in performance actually comes from going from inconsistent posting to consistent posting, with the sweet spot being around 2 to 5 posts per week. That's enough to stay visible, experiment, improve, without burning out or rushing content. And with RouteNote Analytics, you can see in real time whether your tracks are gaining traction across streaming platforms thanks to your TikTok push. If Think of each TikTok post as a chance for discovery. You don't need hundreds of chances, you just need enough to give your songs a chance of being heard. TikTok gives you feedback on everything you post, and it's helpful to look at that data. Check what people watch, share, and comment on. If something works, then double down on those formats and create more of that content. Not to mention, TikTok is always rolling out new features for artists and songwriters, making it easier for fans to discover and connect with your music. For example, TikTok's Add to Music app feature lets fans easily save the songs they discover on their For You page direct to their favorite streaming platforms. When your track is already in TikTok's music library with RouteNote, you're in the best position to take advantage of those tools. Putting it all together, here's a simple TikTok game plan that you could use as an independent artist. Step 1. Get your music on TikTok with RouteNote so it can actually be used and monetized across the platform. From there, focus on creating authentic, repeatable content instead of chasing trends or perfection, being sure to turn each release into multiple bits of content. Once you've got that down, post consistently to boost your chances of getting seen. At the end of the day, TikTok is there to help get your music discovered, but it's not your entire career. So, if you're ready to get your music onto TikTok and all other streaming platforms, you can get started for free with RouteNote today. And if you want more tips on growing as an independent artist, make sure to check out our other videos or take a look at the RouteNote blog for loads more advice. Who knows, your next song could be the one people discover on TikTok tomorrow. You just need to give it the best chance of being heard.